Hello and welcome to the Word from Your Mother. I am back. I have set up for an energy reading. This time I think I'm going to clarify with the no face and just do an energy reading with a regular writer. And then I think it's my opinion that what I rolled for you kind of sucks, so I gave you an extra one. Alright? And then we'll just see where we go with that. Sorry, I got a cat hair or something in my mouth. Oh, the King of Cups. Who would that be? The King of Cups. I believe that's Pisces. King of Cups. Oh, and we've got flippers. Very traditional. Cares what mom and dad had. Wants to be like mom and dad. He has a very strong idea of how he thinks things ought to be. And that's conservative. Kind of exasperating. Actually, it's a my way or the highway kind of thing too. Once you think that's right, it's very hard to change that way of thinking. It's a mind control. And here's an announcement. Oh, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do with our lives now? A little flame on, an intent, a declaration of intent. Lies. It's lies. Has no intention of doing what he says. What's in his near future? Or Donna's. Whoever the King of Cups. What's in the near future for the King of Cups? Of a Piscean nature. Ooh! It's a heavy burden sideways. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do what he said he was going to do. It's hard. Okay. And now here, we're going to go ahead and pre-draw the lasted word from Mother, okay? And then we'll come back to it. Let's just make this a dude tarot. It's a King of Cups anyway. It's supposed to be a guy, okay? Then we'll have this one. And at the moment, you got the King of Swords on the bottom. Oh, that is loophole after loophole, after legality, after clause, after putting you off, fancy footwork, fancy mouthwork, an excuse for everything. That is gaslighting, and this is lies. Right out lies. No intention of what he says is not the truth. Not the truth. The truth is, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want to take up that responsibility, whatever it may be, that burden. This may be keeping somebody happy because this is lies. Now, why is this here? Because it's important in the family. It determines how others see you, and the wish to be seen in a specific way that is not true. You're not being true to it. It's a lie to be seen in a specific way by Pisces, the King of Cups. Okay, and then we're going to set this over here for a little bit, well, I don't have room. That's what it is. I don't have room with this, so let me just open this up a little bit. Now we're going to clarify the King of Cups. Show me the heart of the King of Cups. Show me where his energies lie. Show me where his thoughts dwell. Show me where his truth is. He's looking toward his future. He looks toward his future. Because he feels very hurt. His past has been very bad to him, and he wants to escape it. He wants to move on. And he's determined to win. He'll win on his terms. Win on his terms. He has a broken heart at the bottom of it all. He's very unhappy, dejected. He doesn't he doesn't got a lot of hope in himself. but he wants to be a part of everybody. It's his family. He's happy. It's important to him. He's kind of closed off from him at the same time. Like he juggles two people, an inside person and an outside person. The inside person's only for him. And that's the way he likes it. A part of himself that he never shares with anyone. He worries about it late at night all by himself. He has thoughts that people aren't aware of. A whole different him. Oh, I did that. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Show me the King of Cups. Show me the King of Cups. I mean, damn, I am messing up. Show me the Six of Cups. There's that part of him. See, I just went off on that one card, didn't I? Okay, there's that part of him. Never going to measure up. He feels like he's never going to measure up. You hold yourself accountable to something that isn't real. Quicker you get away from that kind of a toxic environment, the happier you'll be. Quit sabotaging yourself and move forward. Move toward your future. Quit being stuck in your past. Here's your announcement. You're feeling pretty self-satisfied. You feel pretty well. All right, you feel pretty good. You're confident. A confident announcement that that's self-sabotage. Another. Well, I didn't want to say anything bad about feeling confident, but it's another harebrained scheme, and you need to rethink it. Nine of Cups next to the Five of Swords. So your rose-colored glasses, you're paving the way to your own destruction. Again. Ace of Cups, you've got a great big heart. A great big heart. And you're just spinning your wheels. You're kind of wasting your time. Show me these lies. Why? The lie to keep the status quo. The lie. The truth is you don't want to do it. Show me more about the lies. You're self-sabotaging. There's the Five of Swords again. You just don't want to do it. You're sabotaging it because you don't want to do it. You won't see it yourself. Fight to the death saying that I'm lying, but it's true. Every single word I say is true. You'll meet my truth with lies. Two of Swords. And yell you've been betrayed. You're betraying yourself when you're holding yourself back with this. It's a self-sabotage. You betray yourself with all the lies that you're feeding yourself, forcing yourself to believe in. And then we had the Ten of Wands sideways. The truth is you don't want to, and you've been juggling it. You know you're going to have to do it eventually. You've got to do it. You're putting it off as long as possible. You're just keeping it all up in the air. And that takes me all the way back to the King of Swords, the gaslighting, the double talking. You've got to commit to one or the other. That is the only way forward to real happiness. You had a bad time. You can't let that hold you back. Life is for the living. You should get out and stop being afraid. You can't hide in the house forever. Everybody's not going to hurt you. You can be happy again. Stop living in this Ten of Wands. Stop being a victim. You're being a victim. Stop living there. You've hemmed yourself in. Six of Swords. You just want to escape it. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. You don't want the responsibility of it, whatever it is. Alright, last words from Mother. Oh, advice from the Emperor. You should have a look at him differently. Or maybe you have come to a different conclusion about the help that you did have. And you see things a little bit differently now. The Emperor, the Hanged Man, and the Moon. Okay. Show me how the King of Cups sees the Emperor. Or show me how the Emperor can how can they come together in this? Show me the Emperor. Five of Wands. It's a game. It's a game of chess. And you're a sore loser. It's okay. And then the Six of Wands. You're determined to win, even if you have to cheat, because you're a sore loser. Maybe you can't beat him. I don't know. Three of Wands. You look to the future. You look forward to beating him. You look forward to... Baby, wait a minute. Because this is about reward. And if that's the Emperor, you could be looking forward to his attaboy. His, like if this is a father-like figure or a boss. Like it could be, you look forward to getting a raise. You look forward to graduating. You look forward to stepping up, to being promoted. And if it's a family thing, then it's this back here. The approval of someone important to you in your family, in the importance of maintaining how they see you, and that's this right here. You look forward to that approval, and now you see this differently because you've learned a lesson about this. And what is it that you see now? And it's not going to tell me because this is the moon, okay? But here we go. What does the King of Cups see now? Waiting on confirmation. They're putting it off. Waiting for more proof, more time, more blah 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 blah. Just sitting on the fence. You're still putting it off, or he's putting it off. Somebody's putting off shit. And that's the Nine of Wands. You expect it to go badly. You're putting it off because you don't want to do it anyway. Wherever that went. You're trying to see. You're kind of hung up. You don't know what to do about it. You think it's going to go badly. There's the Ace of Wands. You're looking for inspiration. That last loophole that'll save you. Trying desperately to think and nothing's happening. Show me the moon. Show me the moon. You don't want nobody understanding what the hell you're doing. Man, perhaps you don't understand it yourself, and I've never seen a clearer case of ignorance is bliss, because you don't see that you're killing yourself. It's a whole big case of self-sabotage, and you've drank the Kool-Aid too. 5, 6, 7. You think you're being strong, but you're and holding on to strong boundaries and proclaiming your blah blah blah, but really all you're doing is sure, it's your right to choose, and we all have free will, but you're defending your right to make a bad choice because you won't listen. Six of Swords, and really you just want to escape rather than do any. I don't know. You're like a stick, a calic, a knot, a pine knot. You don't know how to bend. Yeah. Okay, let's get that bandana back out. And I got 2 tea leaves. There. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, but you hate change. Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. You feel defeated. I was talking about that a little bit too. Well, let me take my glasses off this deck. I don't know what the hell this is. It's hard to see. Woo. Woo. Here you go. Alright. Broken heart. Not new. A not new broken heart. I'm going to turn this all over. We are not going to have all these upside down. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like they're kind of both ways. Alright, so a broken heart that's not new. Soon, you're waiting on the final straw. I think you need to pull some of them swords out of your heart and start moving on. Like, you're waiting too long. You're putting off. You're slowing down the process. instead of dealing with this grief, instead of doing any shadow work, instead of doing any growth. You're trapped here in your victimhood, and you're putting off the process of doing any real growing. And Two of Swords, you just won't see the truth of that. It's up to you. No one can make you do it. But don't expect them to wait. Don't expect them to pander to you when they know reality to be different than it is. Then you need to catch up. You need to grow. Okay, and this is a 5-cent oracle. It's hard to read. And I've turned a third of it as well. And we're going to lay a few out here and just get it done. And then I'll go back. Because the little words are tiny and they're all over the place. Okay. Oh, black egg. A little darkness in you there. That's what I was talking about. Your refusal to grow. You protect that little darkness. You should let that go. You should have a change of heart. Seek a change of heart. Self-love. You're afraid of rejection. Your detachment. You're afraid of detachment. You got the devil upside down. It's just not working for you. You want to be free, but you chain to the devil. You need more self-control. You could be an addict. You could have some sort of addiction that you're dealing with. You've got a problem with authority. Here we have the Emperor again. I think you're creating a fractious environment is growing between you and this man of authority. And it's power and paternity. Power, paternity, and authority. Yeah. You're questioning his authority. And then on one hand we have doing what you want to do to an excessive amount with the devil, right? And on the other hand of this power and authority, we've got family bliss, harmony, and well-being. It's like the desire to identify oneself as separate. I think that's a fair way to put it. But you've got some growing to do. And then the last one is the Queen of Swords upside down. Whoever she is, she's not happy with you. She feels kind of cold. She struggles to feel the empathy that, what's that say? Very dry. I don't know what that says. But she's honest to a fault. And she's clear in her speech. Clear of mind, honest, unbiased, cold of heart, critical, and narrow-minded. That's who's looking at you. But she's fair. And she sees that little dark spot on your heart. What is that? The unknown. You have trouble being open. You're very mystified. You're curious about some stuff that nobody else gets. And you've got a big ego. You shield it. You're just reluctant. You're just not going to share reticence. That you just ain't sharing yourself with nobody. Alright. And then we got this deck, which is the Tarot of Witches, which is also a pip deck. I've forgotten. But I'm not terribly thrilled with this deck either. But it's one of the 1980 version decks. And it is very, very sturdy. Well made. 6, 7 of Swords. Lies. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. Why all this distraction? Why do you distract? 2 of Swords, a decision you don't want to make. You don't want to do it. Nine of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. You're happy with things just as they are right now and you don't want anything to change. What's the Nine of Cups? Oh yeah, you're happy with things just like they are right now and you don't want anything to change. Okay, and then we got Morgan's Tarot. Which is a hippy dippy deck. And is confusing just as often as it is clear. Someone is laughing at you. The cosmic, it's all it's a blah 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 blah. All the world's a stage, that kind of thing. It's all a game. Detach from it. It's a dog eat dog world. Realize that none of this is real. What are you afraid of? Try to relax. Yeah. Everybody's in the same boat. Okay, and then I pulled I got out, instead of 4 up here, I squeezed in a 5. And we're gonna, what is this called? Clarifying life situations. This is the Hallmark deck of useless cards. Alright, this is, I thought up a sentence for it. This is what I'm going to call them. The beautiful words couched in vague sentences oracle. That's what it is. But you got one extra. Cavern of Secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. Now I could turn that into just about anything. Okay? This is a Hallmark moment. Okay? So you do what you want with it. Here, I'll give you another one. A real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. I want my money back. I want my money back. At least it's well worded. Okay? So I hope you enjoy that, Donna. I am really liking the No Face Tarot. I do think it's in the moments, it's in the small things, it's in the details where the big changes. That's how the devil gets in. Devil's in the details. All right, girl. You might see me again later. I don't know. Bye.